That healthy juice you gave your child, it is actually sugar. Hello parents. We all want to give the best for our children, and many of us believe that by giving something sweet, we are giving them happiness, we are giving them more energy. But today, let's just have a look at what sugar really contains and what it means while we are giving it to our children. First, let us see what are the different types of sugar. There are two types of sugar. One is the natural sugar and the other is free sugars. Now, natural sugars are those which are present in the naturally occurring foods, like the carbohydrates which are present in the fruits, in the vegetables, in the grains, in the plain unsweetened milk, and so on. So, all these foods are naturally present and they contain other essential nutrients like fibers, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and yes, so they're very wonderful for your child. But what does free sugar mean then? According to the World Health Organization definition, free sugars are those which we are adding while preparing something either at home or outside, or those that are present in artificially marketed products, like for example the fruit juices, the honey, the sugar containing beverages, or the cakes, pastries, chocolates, any other packaged items, or those which are not present in the natural form. All these are included in the free sugar. Now you may wonder that jaggery and honey, what about this? These are all traditional sugars. Are they also free sugars? Yes, they are also free sugars. In fact, if you wait and see till the end of this video, you will find out that there are many more names which are hidden in the nutrition label and are actually free sugars. How much sugar can a child have? So, below 2 years of age, sugar is not recommended at all. So by this I mean any of the free sugars. There's no limitation to the natural sugars. Whatever I'm talking about is the free sugars. So below 2 years, no packaged foods, no chocolates, no sweets, no added sugars, no brown sugar, no jaggery, no honey. Now you're not doing anything wrong by avoiding these items. In fact, you're doing good for your child. You'll see why I'm telling this. After 2 years of age, it is recommended that the daily maximum limit is 24 grams of sugar. Now, 1 teaspoon contains 4 grams of sugar. So, 24 grams is equivalent to 6 teaspoons. Now, remember, just because I told you 24 grams of sugar, it doesn't mean that you have to give these 24 grams of sugar to your child. It is the maximum limit, and it is recommended that you don't go so much as well. So anything below, the lesser you give, it's better. Can we give fruit juices? No, fruit juices are not healthy. You can look at this image and find out for yourself. And in addition, by giving fruit juices, you're losing all the fiber. You are adding more free sugars to your child's diet. Fruit juices is going to increase the glucose spike. Hidden sugars. What does this mean? So sometimes the marketing these days for packaged products or for infant foods comes with the label no added sugar. So it means that it does not contain refined sugar. But if you look into the nutrition label, you will find such names, and they may include honey, brown sugar, high fructose corn syrup, jaggery, lactose, dextrose, maltose, and so on. All these which have been mentioned below are hidden sugars. These are also included in free sugars. What happens if children eat too much sugar? So there are a lot of things which can go wrong if you end up giving more sugar. Dental caries, a lot of visits to the dentist. Second, they can develop obesity and early onset type 2 diabetes mellitus. They can develop a host of metabolic diseases, including early onset of coronary artery disease or cardiovascular problems. Excess intake of sugar can lead to stomach problems like bloating, chronic diarrhea, indigestion. They will not have the feeling of satiety when they're going to take only sugar or sweet substances. So this will in turn lead to an intake of more amount of food, and hence which in turn can lead to weight gain. Now, because they are going to take more amount of sugars or more amount of sweetened foods, they will not be getting the actual nutrients which is obtained from other foods. So hence they can be nutrient deficient and their growth can also be affected. In my own OPD, I've seen children who come up obese or overweight. They have early onset type 2 diabetes. By 10 years of age, they come with type 2 diabetes mellitus. They also have fatty liver. They can have cholesterol problems. They can have high BP and so on. So be aware and try to prevent the onset of these problems. It's always recommended not to give sugar or sweet substances, any chocolates or any treats as a reward to your child. So if your child does any homework or if your child finishes a game or does well in a competition, don't treat them with food. It's better you treat them by taking them out, go for a walk to a park, or buy them a sticker notebook or a storybook. So these are the ways where you should treat your child or encourage them instead of using food as a part of a motivation. So, what do you do as parents? So, first, below 2 years of age, no sugar. So, this includes not just sugar, it includes any of the added sugars, any of the hidden sugars. Stick with natural sugars. Second, read the nutrition label whenever you're buying any product or any packaged food or any infant food. Read the nutrition label very, very carefully. Third, encourage them to drink more of water, encourage them to have more of plain milk. Let's not develop a taste for chocolate milk or any added powder in the milk or so on. Lastly, let's give them whole fruits instead of fruit juices. So remember, sweet foods look tasty, they look nice, but in the long term, they are going to do more of harm than good. Small changes can make a very big difference. As a whole family, try to incorporate these changes and be an example to the child. If you found this helpful, like the video, subscribe for more such healthy children related information.